Have you ever pondered how the world might be different if one city had never fallen? Let's rewind to the 15th century, to the glittering gem that was Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire. This city wasn't just any city, it was a beacon of culture, trade, and religion, strategically nestled between Europe and Asia. Its gleaming walls, built by Emperor Theodosius II in the 5th century, were considered an impregnable fortress. Constantinople was the apple of every conqueror's eye, but its robust defenses and strategic position rendered it an unconquerable city, or so it was thought. Enter the ambitious Ottoman Empire, led by the young Sultan Mehmed II, who dared to dream the impossible. He yearned to turn the city of the world's desire into the crown jewel of his empire. But no city is truly invincible, even Constantinople. Let's delve into this fascinating chapter of history. Enter the scene, a young and ambitious sultan named Mehmed II. Barely in his 20s, Mehmed was a visionary with an insatiable hunger for conquest. Constantinople, a city that had withstood countless sieges, was next on his list. But why Constantinople? For Mehmed, the city was not just a jewel to be won, it was a stepping stone towards a unified empire under his rule. But how do you conquer the unconquerable? Mehmed knew he had to be innovative and strategic. His most audacious move was the construction of the Rumeli Hisari. This fortress was not just a show of might, it was a strategic masterstroke, enabling him to control the naval traffic on the Bosporus Strait. Mehmed's determination was unwavering, his preparations meticulous. His goal was as clear as the waters of the Bosporus itself. With his eyes set on the prize, the young sultan was ready to make history. And so, on the fateful day of April 6, 1453, the siege began. The Ottoman forces, led by the ambitious Sultan Mehmed II, commenced their attack on the mighty walls of Constantinople. The air was filled with the deafening roar of giant cannons, each blast shaking the ground beneath. The Ottomans didn't just rely on land assaults, though. They enforced a tight naval blockade, cutting off Constantinople from any hope of outside aid. But the Byzantines were no easy prey. They defended their city with a ferocity that was as admirable as it was desperate. In their arsenal was an ancient weapon known as Greek fire. This incendiary concoction, a closely guarded secret, was capable of setting the sea itself ablaze, causing havoc among the Ottoman naval forces. The city was under siege, its people beleaguered, yet the spirit of the Byzantines remained unbroken. Despite the odds, the people of Constantinople held their ground. But would it be enough? In the pre-dawn hours of May 29, 1453, the unthinkable happened. Constantinople, the city that had withstood countless sieges, finally fell. The final assault was a sight to behold, the Ottoman forces launching a full-scale attack that the Byzantines could not repel. Amidst the chaos and the clamor, the last Byzantine emperor, Constantine VII Palaiologos, fought with a bravery that would echo through the centuries. He met his end not on a throne, but on the battlefield, defending his city to the bitter end. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, an era that had spanned over 1,000 years. But in its ashes, a new empire rose. The Ottomans, under the leadership of Mehmed the Conqueror, transformed the city into a flourishing capital, marking the beginning of the Ottoman Empire's golden age. And thus, the world turned a page in its history book, forever altered by the fall of one city.